Good day, everyone. I am Clydine Abigail Kurit, the leader of Group 3 in Research. Our research title is Modular Distance Learning and Social Emotional Skills of Grade 5 Pupils. At this juncture, I would like to introduce my co-researcher. First, we have Ms. Rachel Marie Bajado, and she is assigned to present the rational, theoretical, and conceptual framework. Next, we have Mr. Gio Brian Bernard Butlig, and he will present to you the theories and the legal basis. Lastly, we have Ms. Charmaine Limoneras, and she will discuss the methodology of the research. And as for me, I will discuss the statement of the problems and the definition of terms.
Good day, everyone. My name is Rachel Marie Bajado from Ubay, Bohol. And now I will discuss the rationale of the study. Dr. Jose Rizal once said, "The youth are the hope of the fatherland." Even quoted long ago, this is a powerful message that still creates a powerful impact in this generation. With proper guidance, children could be molded as virtuous and responsible citizens of the country and the world. School plays an important role in the lives of the youth. It is an institution that regulates one's thoughts, emotions, and behavior. It is also important components for growth and development of a child. This skill is mostly developed through human interaction and socialization, and an essential ability to establish positive and rewarding relationship with. However, due to the pandemic called COVID-19, the educational system of the country was greatly affected. Educational challenges occur, and modular distance learning became the new norm for meeting educational needs of the student. With the new normal and an educational setting that requires limited interaction, pupils' social emotional skills might be affected. For this reason, the researchers seek to determine the relationship between modular distance learning and social emotional skills of grade 5 pupils in Nilayagan Elementary School. Here is our theoretical and conceptual framework. We have here two theories and two legal bases which are connected to our respondents, the grade 5 pupils of Nilayagan Elementary School. This study aims to determine the relationship between two variables, which are the self-learning modules and social-emotional skills of our respondents. And the result of this study will be used to propose an action plan. And that was my assigned task. Thank you for listening. At this juncture, may I now call on Mr. Gio Brian Bernard Butlig to discuss our theories and legal basis.
Good day. I am Gio Brian Bernard B. Butlig from Poblacion, Ubay, Bohol. And I am going to discuss the theories and legal basis of our study. In the theory of social constructivism by Lev Vygotsky, states that the initial development was prompted by child's immediate interactions, meaning to say that the early development of a child was assisted through social interaction. Another, every conversation or encounter between two or more people presents an opportunity for new knowledge to be obtained, which can be supported that social constructivism emphasizes the idea that all knowledge develops as a result from many social processes and interaction. Additional theory is the state of psychological development by Erik Erikson. This theory focuses on the development of personality in a series of stages, specifically from infancy to adulthood. It shows how social interaction and relationship played a role in development and growth of human being. Socialization in the learning-teaching process may result to human development from infant state to its ideal adult state of sensible conformity couples with independent creativity. The legal grounds of our study are Republic Act number 9344, Section 2A, and DepEd Order number 18, Series of 2020. Stated from the Republic Act number 9344, Section 2A, it is an act establishing comprehensive juvenile justice and welfare system, creating the Juvenile Justice and Welfare Council under the Department of Justice, appropriating funds, therefore, and for the other purposes. Lastly, the DepEd Order number 18, Series of 2020, states that policing guidelines of the provision of learning resources in the implementation of the Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan. Thank you for listening. That was my assigned topic. At this juncture, may I call on my co-researcher, Ms. Clydin Abigail Curit, for discussing the statement of the problem. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. I am Clydin Abigail Curit from Alicia, Bohol, and I am assigned to discuss to you the statement of the problem. The main thrust of the study is to determine the relationship between modular distance learning and social-emotional skills of the grade 5 pupils of Hinlayagan Ilaya Elementary School for school year 2020 to 2021. Specifically, the study seeks to answer the following. First, what is the pupil's perception towards the modular distance learning in terms of self-awareness, self-management, responsible decision-making, social awareness, and relationship skills? Second, what is the level of social-emotional skills of the grade 5 pupils in terms of self-control, social competence, problem-solving skills, goal-setting, and perseverance? For the third one, is there a significant relationship between modular distance learning and social-emotional skills of the grade 5 pupils? And lastly, what action plan can be proposed based on the results of the study? And that is the statement of the problem of our research. Thank you for listening. At this juncture, may I call on Ms. Charmaine Limoneras to discuss to us the research methodology.
Good day, everyone. I am Charmaine Limoneras from Trinidad, Bohol, and I am now going to present the research methodology. First, we have the design. We use the descriptive research design. Next, we have the environment. The study will be conducted at Hinlayagan Ilaya Elementary School, which is located in Hinlayagan Ilaya, Trinidad, Bohol. We have 40 students participants from 2 sections that are now using self-learning modules. For our instrument, we used modified survey questionnaire that used 4-point Likert scale of agreement. Next, we have the procedure. First, permission to conduct the study. The researcher formulated a formal letter that are signed by our research advisor and instructor and was sent to the college dean and campus director for approval in conducting the study. Upon getting the approval, the researcher presented the letter and the purpose of the study to the school principal of Hinlayagan Ilaya Elementary School and requested permission to conduct the study and its students. Next, the phase B, conducting the study. The printed questionnaire was being distributed along with the weekly self-learning modules of grade 5 pupils to conduct the study. And the researcher waited for the retrieval of the questionnaire. And lastly, the phase C, the data collection. After gathering the data, the answers of the respondents are being tallied, statistically treated, and analyzed by the researcher to get the information needed to achieve the purpose of the study. After that, the formulation of the action plan was made. And for the statistical treatment, for treating the data, the researchers used the average weighted mean. To determine the relationship of the identified variables of the study, the data will be subjected to normality test. The result of the normality test will serve as a basis in determining the appropriate statistical tool in computing the correlation. Thank you for listening, and that was my assigned task. At this juncture, may I call on once again my co-researcher, Miss Clydine Abigail Curit, to discuss about the definition of terms.
To fully understand the study, the researcher provided definition of terms. First, the grade 5 pupils. They are the respondents of the study. They are the primary source of the data and one of the beneficiaries of this research. Their social-emotional skills while using self-learning modules are being tested by the researcher to formulate solution and recommendation to resolve the problems. Next is modular distance learning. It is a form of distance education that uses self-learning modules, including motivation and assessment. Modular distance learning is considered as a variable that affects the social-emotional development of the pupils. Next is self-learning module. It is intended primarily for the use of the learners outside the classroom setting. It is based on the most essential learning competencies provided by the Department of Education. It can be printed handouts or online modules that are used today in the educational system. The teachers provide it for the students to continue learning despite the pandemic. And lastly, social-emotional skills. It includes the knowledge, attitudes, and skills necessary for the youth to recognize and control their emotion and responsible decisions, solve challenging situations, and set and achieve positive goals. It serves as the dependent variable of the research. And that's all for our research proposal. Thank you for listening. We are now ready to answer your questions and for further clarifications.